And now I'm over here making some cheese sauce. And I'm making cheese sauce for the lasagna today. And I am starting with a ½ cup of cashew pieces, raw. Rinse them real good. They're dirty, very dirty, very, very dirty. Always rinse them. And I get these from Azure. It's a company where you have to get into a co-op, which is real easy. Just call the company. Look it up, A-Z-U-R-E. I think it's azurestandard.com. I'm not for sure. Google it. And it's a company based out of Oregon. And you call them, and they have drop-offs everywhere in your area, mostly on the western United States. And here in Montana they have it. I know they have it in California when I lived there. They have it all over Oregon. And it's basically a health food store on wheels. And they have all kinds of stuff, from seeds to toiletries to food, frozen food, ice cream, and you just get in with the co-op. Sometimes they're free, sometimes they might charge like $5 or like a little tiny percentage, not much. I've been in free ones, and I've also been in one right now. It's just $5. So, and it's a lot of work for them. It's worth $5. In order to get a load brought to your house, you have to have, used to be a $400 order, which I have had that before. They pulled up right out in front of my house in a semi, and I went out there in my truck, and we loaded the back of my truck with over $400 worth of stuff, and they were on their merry way, and I was happy. So if you get a few people together, you could do your own co-op. So here are the cashew pieces, washed very good, and I'm starting with 2 cups of water. And let's see. Okay, 2 cups of water. And let's see, a teaspoon and a half of salt, and a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, 3 tablespoons of arrowroot or cornstarch, whichever you prefer, a teaspoon of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of yeast flakes. And I always keep frozen bell pepper in my freezer for making cheese sauce. You don't have to have it, but it makes it kind of red, kind of a cheddar-y. I do it with or without, just depends on what I have. And I'm gonna blend this. Now if you don't have all the ingredients for that at the store, you could just go get some cheese. It melts and stretches, and you put that on your lasagna or whatever you're making. This cheese sauce I have been making for 20 years, and it's great. You can make nacho out of it. You can put some chipotle in there and some chili powder and kind of doctor it up, Mexican flavor. You can, like I said, make it white and make it a cheese, make it a little bit thicker. I've made it into sliceable by adding agar-agar. I've made cheese sauce for baked potatoes and broccoli. And sometimes when I do make this, what do I make this for? Oh, when I make hash browns, I'll make a full batch, and they don't eat the full batch, so I take and freeze it in kind of family servings for the next time we're eating something like that. So if there's just enough for 1 freezer pack, or maybe 2, it just depends. I started with 2 cups of water, and I'm going to blend it, and then I'm going to add another cup of water after I put it in the pan. So I'm going to blend it real quick in my blend tech. It's going to be loud. Okay, so I did not soak my cashews. I hope I haven't. I've been saying cashews this whole time. If you soak them, if you know you're making it ahead of time, it's better to soak them, because then they'll blend a lot easier, especially if you don't have a high-powered blender. Let's see. So I'm just going to put this in my pan. And then there's so much on the edge, I like to rinse and get another cup of water. So I'll rinse and get another cup of water. See, it's kind of, I don't know, I just do that. That's just the way I do it. Okay, so then I'm going to put a whisk in here. and I'm going to stand right over it, and I'm going to start it on medium-high, and I'm going to start stirring because it'll stick to the bottom. It only takes a couple minutes, and it will get nice and thick. And if you want it a little bit thicker, you could add a little bit more arrowroot, or if you want it thinner, just don't add as much arrowroot. You can adjust the water to make it thinner or thicker. Just play with it however you want. This is the basic recipe. Here's my cheese sauce. It's getting thicker. I'll turn it down in a moment. If you can see it, it is getting thicker. It's starting to get kind of wanting to stick on the bottom. It's getting very, very thick. So I just keep stirring it, and I'll turn it down. It's on medium right now. And that's about what I want for the lasagna. If you want it thicker for nachos or something, you're going to cook it a little bit longer. I don't care about this, how thick exactly it is. It's activated, it's ready to go. I can put it on my lasagna and put it in the oven, and it's going to get thicker. So there it is. I want to show you my cheese sauce. It's done. Nice and thick. It kind of has some body to it. It smells really good. Yummy. I love cheese sauce. Yummy, yummy. You can make macaroni and cheese with this. Just so many things you can make with this cheese sauce. Like I said, I've been making it for over 20 years, and it's just a favorite for us. So I took it off the burner, and now I'm just holding this until I'm ready to prepare the rest of my food.